Uh, Esteemed members of NDMA, yeah, I would just like to be brief on this particular occasion because I know there are children from Arunachal. I have served there for 3.5 years in the Nishi belt in Seppa and Papumpare area, so I know the place quite well. I've trekked a lot in that region. I know I can just advise the father there, if you can just get hold of the Inmar SAD, which we tried to establish in most of the block headquarters in the year 2000, 2001. Will still be functional. Kurumkume is the new district which was carved out from the district called Lower Subansiri, 0. So you can contact the DC there and he can give you some kind of advice on that particular issue. I thank you very much, sir, on this issue about the disaster management in Delhi. I have been associated with this particular topic during 2003 and 4 as consultant disaster management for Northeast India, and during that particular period I have seen all the 8 states and we have tried to establish the institutional mechanism in all these states, which are quite far from the region for so-called the mainland India. I've also seen the response of the local communities and the government in the post-tsunami scenario in a place called Nankauri Group of Islands in central Nicobar. I was Deputy Commissioner Nicobar during 98 to 2000. So after the tsunami, I was sent by MHA to that particular location for the rehabilitation work. In Delhi, my main job is as Director of Secondary School Education here. But government has thought to give me this additional responsibility of a Special Secretary Disaster Management since January this year. And I am associated with this particular issue in Delhi. I'm not running through the slides which, because there might be a lot of repetitive issues coming up in each slide, like the establishment of authority or the institutional arrangement in that particular state, which is common because all of us are working in accordance with the Disaster Management Act 2005. There may be slight variation at the local level. Here I am just running through some of the major issues in Delhi, because all of us know that Delhi has one major problem of multiplicity of authorities, because it is not the national capital of territory of Delhi. The government of NCT of Delhi is not all in all for the Delhi, but also we have the Delhi police, which is directly controlled through Lieutenant Governor of Delhi by Ministry of Home Affairs. So the major challenge for us is always to have that kind of compatibility at the ground level, which is a major issue, and we have been successful in establishing that kind of mechanism in Delhi. This is the new arrangement, so it will take some time. I'm just, this road ahead I have put at the slide because I will just briefly tell you about certain activities which we have done in the recent months. In fact, in last 18th of October only, we had mock drill with the help of NDMA in 3 of our districts, Northeast District, East District and the Southwest District. The vulnerability of Delhi I am not going to tell because Delhi falls under Zone 4, and all of us know that Zone 4 is just kind of misnomer, because if the earthquake happens in the Kangra or in the lower region of Himalaya, which is in Zone 5, it is going to be impacted like Zone 5. So Delhi is vulnerable. We are having almost 65% population living in the non-regularized area. So we are having the vulnerable situation. What we are trying to do in this kind of scenario, besides having the regular mock drills with the help of NDMA or in the schools, because now I'm looking after 1,000 government schools also. So what we are doing regular mock drills in the schools. We are training our teachers. We are retrofitting our buildings, which is a new thing in India. I have not brought the picture of that particular thing. I will just mention that we are doing retrofitting of 5 lifeline buildings in Delhi, which includes 1 hospital, police commissioner office, then we have the DDMA office setup, Delhi Secretariat, and 1 school, which is one of my government schools. There we are taking the measures for the structural mitigation also and the non-structural mitigation also. Non-structural mitigation is a very simple measure. Like if you have a tube light in your home, how you can put a tube light at the lesser risk during the earthquake so that it should not fall on you. Because all of us know disaster don't kill. The killing is done by, or the danger, or the whatever thing happened to us is actually with the human intervention. Whatever we have done through the human intervention, that affects us. So what we are doing at the larger level, that we are doing retrofitting of 5 lifeline buildings. We are doing retrofitting of 9 schools in 9 revenue districts located in various areas in Delhi. We are also taking up 9 hospitals for retrofitting in different localities of Delhi. So these are the measures which are happening in Delhi. We also need to understand that we are going to have Commonwealth Games in 2010 in Delhi. So we have already set up a committee which is looking into the operability of various communication mechanism in Delhi under the chairmanship of our former Chief Secretary, who is a special advisor for Commonwealth Games. And hopefully we will have this kind of setup before 2010. And this will be a very robust system, and this will help us also. Also, simultaneously, we are doing one major exercise in Delhi, which is called Multi-Hazard Risk Assessment and Preparation of Risk Atlas of the state of Delhi, which will be very, very micro kind of exercise. I'm happy to inform, sir, that tomorrow we have the first meeting after the receipt of almost 26 major universities in the country, including Roorkee, IITs. They have bid for this particular exercise. So we are going to evaluate their bid for this particular purpose, and hopefully we are giving a time frame of 2 years to complete this study, which we realize that it is very important to do a long-term planning for making Delhi safe. Another issue is the special response teams on the lines of NDRF. We have already talked with our civil defense teams and also the Delhi police team, and we are working on making 1 battalion exclusively for this exercise, because what we have witnessed in the recent months, that we are going through this kind of different kind of disaster, whether it is man-made disaster or some kind of flood, or the recent collapse of one Delhi metro bridge. We are witnessing that particular thing. So we are working on this particular exercise of having 1 battalion exclusively for this particular thing. Also, we are working on the helipad construction at different localities in Delhi, because what we realized during the this Delhi metro bridge collapse here, that bringing equipment from Raghuveer Nagar, which is other end of the Delhi, because where all our equipments are located, it takes hell of a time, in fact. So we are also making other centers in different localities, but we are also going for the helipad constructions in different localities of Delhi, so that our reach should be quicker. The risk reduction is a new concept where we want to transfer the risk to through insurance mechanism. We are working on this particular thing. A corpus is being created to ensure the infrastructure and the human beings in the city, so that we have a proper risk reduction mechanism. What we are trying to achieve through this kind of mechanism is to have a culture of preparedness for the disaster management in Delhi. On 31st of August, I was present in Tokyo for a different kind of exercise, but that was the day for Disaster Management Day in Tokyo, where the whole city celebrates 1 day in a year as a Disaster Management Preparedness Day. We need to have that kind of culture in the city, where we go for, like Independence Day, we celebrate on 15th of August, or 26th January as Republic Day. We need to celebrate 1 day where every citizen participates on the disaster management occasion as a drill, as a mock drill, not just taking a pledge, but taking a mock drill. This we are initiating with our schools, where we will have on one particular day at one particular timing, all the school children, I have 12 lakhs children in Delhi, all the school children at one go will perform mock drill for exit from their own school buildings and coming to their playgrounds. We hope that this kind of initiative will help us in making the city a safer place. Thank you.